Being present will change your life. You might wonder, well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? I used to think the same way. You know, when people say to be present or to be here now or to live in the now or to live in the moment, what that really means is to be here less and be here more. You know, thinking is for problem solving. When you have racing thoughts, when you have excessive thoughts, when you can't even fall asleep because of how many thoughts you're having in and out trying to solve a problem, trying to solve the next day and the next day and the next day, you really can't absorb this moment fully because it takes away your attention. Especially worry. Worry is an addiction in and of itself. Worry is excessive thinking. Worry is overthinking. And worry is actually a pathology. Negative thinking is an addiction. We might think, well, we all think negative. We all worry from time to time. Well, so what? You shouldn't. Just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean it's okay for you to do it. You deserve to be happy and you deserve to be calm and you deserve to enjoy each moment. So how the hell are you going to enjoy each moment if you're stuck inside your brain all the time? This is why you can't enjoy life the way you used to as a child. I've said this in other videos. Childlike happiness goes away once concepts become more stimulating than everything else here. Being present makes you notice more. Being present makes you not get into a car accident. Being present makes you notice that others around you might need help, you know. What if you're walking somewhere and you just see somebody that's, maybe they're just lost, maybe they're looking around, maybe they're looking for their wallet or something like that. If you're walking around and you're present, I bet you're gonna be the first one to notice that wallet on the floor. You're gonna pick it up and you're gonna give it to them. You're gonna be that guy or that girl or that person that is there for others. But it's not even about being aware of your surroundings. Okay, like, so I just need to pay attention more. No, being present will change your life. Because after all, where are you living? You're living here. You're not really living in here. Are you paying rent in your mind? No. Do you have a landlord there? No. You're living here, so you have to stay here. Now the problem is excessive thinking or overthinking. It goes into autopilot after a while. You know, it's like you go somewhere, you talk to people, but you can barely even listen to what they're saying. You know, you're just waiting for your turn to speak because you want to please them with your ideas and they want to please you with their ideas. And both of you're by yourself. You're by yourself and that person is by themselves. You're not even having a conversation. You're not even together in that room. If you're not listening and you're not genuinely curious about what that person's saying, all you're doing is thinking about how you're going to phrase the next response. So they're saying something, you're staring at them. You're saying something, they're staring at you. But inside they're thinking about what they're going to say next. And we're social creatures, but that's not socializing. That's being a neurotic mess. That's being a autistic, neurotic mess because you're by yourself. You're in your own world. You're like schizophrenic almost. More people are borderline schizophrenic than people tend to realize because everyone kind of has this way of being lost in their minds. And that's why you have people who are so miserable. There's so many miserable people out there, especially these days. It's because they hate their own minds. They hate being trapped in their own minds. That's what anxiety is, constantly worrying about the future. Depression is usually being stuck in the past. You know, that's how it tends to turn out. But what does it really mean to be present? That's a hard question because a lot of people just don't know how to isolate that term into something simple that they can digest and understand and practice every day. But this is very practical. This isn't just some like loosey goosey, like feminine stuff. Like, oh, you need to be present, live in the moment. Yeah, I mean, that's how it sounds, but that's not what we're talking about. That is not what we're talking about. If you notice, there's so much going on each second. There's so much going on each second. And when you learn how to be curious about each moment, you will be so much more relieved. You will be so relieved being free of your thoughts. Imagine just putting your brain away for a second. You know, that's what it's like. Because if you're sitting down, there's so many sensations happening. So this is how to ground yourself in the present moment. This is how to end excessive thinking right away, right away. So this is what you do. Notice how many sensations are actually happening every single second of your life that you probably don't even notice. Like right now, your butt on the chair, or you standing, whatever position you're in. You feel the pressure of you sitting, right? Okay, so think about that. Feel the pressure of the chair. Maybe your back kind of hurts. Maybe your back is leaning on the chair. Okay, put your awareness there. Put your awareness in the body. Maybe your tongue is sort of resting inside your mouth. Like, where is your tongue located? Put your awareness there. Now put your awareness to the tip of your toes and slowly drag your awareness to the top of your body. Notice how many sensations. You can almost feel your face. Ever notice that you can kind of feel your face? You just know it's there. You know it's kind of moving around. There's blood flow going to it. You know, you can feel your face even. You probably don't even realize that you can do this. Maybe you can sense the air moving. Maybe there's an air conditioning near you, or maybe you're outside and you can almost feel the air move around your skin. I could probably list you 1,000 sensations that you're having right now that you don't even realize. So my question to you is, why aren't you paying attention? Well, because we live in a world where we have to constantly solve the next problem. But you are going to be there to solve it tomorrow. You're not going anywhere. Why are you trying to solve it now? Why are you running in your head right now like a squirrel? If you're going to be there fully sober tomorrow, ready to solve the problem, let that guy do it. You know, especially if it's a problem that you can only solve the next day. You know, if work is not happening now and work is tomorrow, your mind's going to do it then. You're giving yourself double the work. You're trying to solve it at night. You know, you're awake at night and you're trying to solve all your problems. But then you're also trying to solve them the next day. You're doing double the work. You have to take it easy on yourself. You have to be kinder to yourself. And you have to be not afraid to just look at where you are. You know, every moment is pretty amazing. You know, it's pretty amazing how each moment flows into the next. And you will notice the way people behave around you, the things that happen to you throughout the day will be completely different if you're not distracted. Imagine if you spent an entire day without your phone, without looking at your phone. Imagine you spent the whole day, you know, acting as if technology doesn't even exist. Just spend the whole day observing. That's what consciousness, or raising consciousness, really is all about. It's about observing. And it's about observing without judgment. Just like you're floating where you are. You're not really sitting or standing. Just imagine you're floating, and your only job is to observe. Take the pressure off yourself, you know? Give yourself a day where you can really take the pressure off of yourself. And even if you do have a problem that you need to solve that you can't really forget about, it's just there waiting for you. Well, it's not waiting for you. It's going to be waiting for you tomorrow, not right now. Nothing's waiting for you right now. Think about it. If you're already sitting here watching this video, there are no demands of you right now because you have the time to watch this video. So that means you don't have to do anything right now, which means you don't even have to solve anything right now. You don't have to solve anything right now. Okay? So are you with me now? Are you really with me right now. Okay, good. Now I want you to practice this more often. I want you to practice this throughout the day. Just notice things. Notice where you are. Notice the people around you. And this willpower of pushing your attention to these mundane things, you're thinking, well, okay, well, why should I know? Why should I notice my body? Why should I notice my surroundings? That doesn't concern me. I have my own things to think about. No, no, no. That's not. There is no reason to pay attention to butterflies or this or that. No, it's not about that. It's about realizing that you can only pay attention to one thing at a time. So why does that have to be your thoughts? The whole point of being present is to take your attention away from your thoughts, is to transcend negative thinking, to transcend excessive thinking. And the only way to transcend excessive thinking is to take your awareness and your attention away from it, because that's ultimately what we're trying to do here. You might simply be exhausted. Your racing thoughts are causing you to be exhausted. Why do you think you come home so tired at the end of the day? It's not because you worked hard. It's because you thought hard. You thought too hard all day, going around like a squirrel in your head. That's why you come home so tired. You can't even enjoy anything anymore. You can't even enjoy social media or anything that you normally do, because you're just so tired. You want to just get a few distractions and get through your day. But what I want you to do is to create the habit of paying attention every moment of your life. As soon as you wake up, don't just rush out of bed and look at your phone, because then you're grounding yourself in the phone. That's where your attention is. Now ground yourself where you literally are. Wake up and be like, okay, I'm here. It's me. I get to be here. I have the privilege of existing here, not as some boring ant. I'm a human being. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, I get to be a human being. That's a pretty good privilege. There's a lot you can do being a human being, and there's a lot of ways you can enjoy things that an ant will never experience. So you're kind of lucky, let's face it. You had no idea. It's like a gift. You had no idea. You have this gift, you have this body, that was given to you somehow, somewhere, in some way. So be like, okay, wow, okay, I'm in this body. Okay, wow, I'm lucky. I'm a human being. That's pretty good. I could have been anything. Could have been a microbe on the other side of the galaxy. Nope. I'm a human being. Don't forget this. You are a human being. Do you have any idea how profound that is? So wake up with that thought. This is something very practical. Just wake up with that thought and lay there. When you wake up, don't just jump out of bed. Lay there for a few minutes and just tell yourself, wow, I'm here. And then as you walk, thank yourself. Thank whatever you want. You can be an atheist, you can be religious, you can be anything. Just thank your own existence. Just be like, okay, I woke up today, I'm alive, I'm not sick, or I have a roof over my head. Whatever gratitude you can think of, and just wake up and say thank you. And each step, I'm sure you've seen The Secret. If you haven't seen The Secret, this is just one of the things they mention, is just say thank you, Because if you say thank you, that means you're present. You're present about your own experience as a human being. And if your awareness is on gratitude, you're waking up and you're literally thanking your own existence. You're being grateful for your own existence. You're not going to be stuck in the monkey mind. You're not going to be a squirrel in your head, because your attention is on something completely different. And this will totally change your day. I swear to you, if you do this the right way, just the exact way that I'm telling you to, your day will be so different. Try this. Try this tomorrow. Give yourself 5 minutes in the morning to just sit there and bask in your existence. Just bask in it. Your vibration will be so different. You will have the vibration of gratitude, and you will be present because you will notice more things. You will notice more beautiful things, and more beautiful things will come to you. And I can't think of anything more practical than that to change your day in the morning. So please try this. Let me know if what I say helps you, and it's going to work out for you. I leave you with that.